Oh, my goodness. That would be even funnier if it weren't so sadly true. Marjorie, why can't this administration get on one message that works?
Because I don't think that there's one message that anyone will adopt, because all of those who've said over time, we don't want to have masks anymore, now have been given permission to shed their masks, and yet they're critics. So I think, unfortunately, in the current day political environment, there is never going to be a winning strategy. There's never going to be a winning one-size-fits-all for any policy around it, because I think that people have
pessimistic.
Well, it's never mind. Yes, it's consistent.
But that's not
with
what he sold America.
It's consistent with
that's
what
a really
we're seeing on news networks across the country. That's what news is apparently thriving on these days. Because that's all we've talked about.
No, there is a simple message that works.
Messages.
What about science?
What is the message that works?
The science
and the CDC, right? And the CDC's policies they put forward is based on science. If you're vaccinated, you don't have to wear a mask. If you aren't, then you should. So that's science. Yet
you
we're
know what I wish,
criticizing it right now.
I wish that they could just read the science out loud and then go in a room and talk about what the policy would be, and don't say anything until Americans digest the science, because we are really smart working with what we have. Look at our history. Look at our couple more 100 years of history. We can do this, but you got to tell us the truth. You got to be straight with us. Last word, Guy.
And that's the problem. They haven't been straight with us, and they've issued incoherent guidance that doesn't make any sense, and now they're sort of backfilling, saying, well, we're sort of adjusting to the new science over the last few weeks, which doesn't really wash. Look, you're never going to get some people at the margins. There are going to be people who are going to disobey or be angry or conspiratorial or whatever, but I think that there is a big swath of the country that if you're just clear with them and honest, it'll work.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we've had a lot of opaque messaging, to put it kindly.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying too. It's more facts, less policy. Just tell us what
like drinking bleach.
Tell us what is. Oh, Guy. All right, now Guy gets the last word.
Go for it.
Not funny. Guy, anything you want to say?
I mean, I think we can stop looking backward and looking at the current president, his words, his actions that were supposed to be pro-science, but often have not been.
All right, we'll move on. I want to give you guys a chance to go back and forth, and we do. Thank you both. Things are not back to normal. Millions of Americans still